So after 700 requests, we're finally doing it. We're gonna go over abs. Everybody wants a six pack. This is exactly how you get it. So all jokes aside, we're still gonna run through some of my favorite ab exercises and my methodology behind it, but I really wanna drive the point home that it is 100% based upon your diet, whether you get that six pack or not. You can't out crunch a shit diet. So I went and did some research before I did this video because I wanna make sure I'm giving you something valuable that hasn't been said before. And I was shocked by scrolling through YouTube how many videos are no better than the Something About Mary 7-minute abs. Look at these. I mean, I get it, you gotta do the spammy title. We all play the same YouTube game, but when you click on these, I was shocked at how many don't even touch upon diet. They literally say you can shed fat away with this workout. That's not true. Just so you know, I'm not talking out of my ass. I got them. I'm just not gonna train with my shirt off the entire time because it's hard enough to film an ab video and not look like a douchebag. So there's two things I want you to take away from today. The first thing is treat your abs like any other muscle. You're trying to push that thing to failure. So manipulate and change the form and make it harder on yourself where you actually can push yourself to failure. Not because you did 30 reps and you stopped, or you're doing crunches and you're tired, or you have some weird sit-up challenge. Find a way to actually treat it like an actual muscle where it fails when you're doing a set, whatever that may be, it completely just gives out on you. The second thing is focusing on exercises that really take advantage of that flexion and extension, exaggerating that movement, because a lot of crunches you'll see in the gym, they're done with almost a static contraction where you're stuck in one spot, and yeah, you could be overloading your muscle, but it's still in that, nice, safe, already mostly contracted position. I want you to find ways to open those abs up, contract them down again. And the nice part about this is with this theory, you can do it anywhere. I'm gonna show you both ways. So I'll show you when you have equipment and I'll show you when you don't. So when doing something like a decline crunch, instead of doing that typical way where you're tucked forward, even though you're going all the way back, you're still in that locked position. What I want you to do is actually keep that trunk about 45 degrees and you're gonna rotate over top of it where you're, it's hard to even talk and do it. We're gonna extend your abs back, open everything up, and crunch in place. So if you're at home or hotel, just shove your feet under the couch. And if it's too easy, just tilt back a little bit more. I guarantee you'll find an angle that you'll fail at way before you hit 15 reps. So with obliques, it's the same thing. How can I exaggerate that stretch, which we can do with the hyper here, leaning over top of it, and how can I amplify that contraction, which it's gonna look funny, but like I told you before, just get big enough and nobody can say shit to you. As you come up, kick that leg up and crunch into that oblique. It's just gonna make the contraction that much more severe. You can do that same exact exercise on the floor and just recreate the stretch by pushing that foot down. Feel like you're stretching those obliques up and then crunch and twist up into it. Let's finish it all off by putting a little more stress on the lower part of the abs. Now, Roman chairs are nice, hanging ab raises are nice, but when I'm at the gym, more often than not, I do a variation of V-ups. And the reason for that is ab movements where you get your legs involved put so much torque on that lower back. I rather have myself or clients make sure that they can really, focus in on the abs, take it out of their back and find that range of motion that really works for them. And for me, it's just a better overall contraction. If you want to amplify it, you can throw a weight between your feet, your hands, or both. But for me, if you want to really amplify it, you shorten the range of motion. So instead of that traditional all the way up, all the way down, what you can do is cut the reps in half, where you're doing a quarter of a rep on each side, and you can really focus in on stretching, opening up those abs, and that short contraction. For me, even more so than holding a weight, that does the job. As always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment of the video you want to see next, and get after it, get growing.